So here we're going to look at a troll who lives in this cedar hedge. So this is a frozen cedar, and I was just walking that day. Every morning I used to walk, and I stopped to take pictures of these frozen cedars and the frozen leaves on the ground. And the interesting thing about this is that often, if there are beings in the area, particularly Sasquatch, the photos will either be upside down, there'll be duplicates that I didn't take. There'll be duplicates of photos that look the same but are sort of different. So anyway, there were duplicates of all these pictures that I had taken. I only took a few. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. So that's just leaves on the ground. And then when I got to this one, so there's duplicates of each of these pictures. That tells me there's a being that I did not take being in the area. And then all of a sudden, you can see right here, there's a little troll named Francis. He's a young one. He's not super young, but he's not an adult yet. And you can see his lips here, and here's his nose. It sort of looks a little bit like a pig's nose. There's an eye on this side, and an ear over here. So when I realized that Francis was living in this hedge, every time I went by there, I would make a point of stopping and saying, "Hi, Francis. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm glad we got to meet in this way, and I'll see you again tomorrow." So I made a habit of going by there every day and saying hi to Francis. And pretty soon, Francis had his friends all coming to see me. So it's like he's getting street cred because he's got connections with a human. And so I would go by and I would put my hand on the hedge as I walked. So I'm like sort of slapping hands as I go by. And they all seemed to really think this was a fun game. So I did that as long as I was living there, and I don't live there anymore. But yeah, you never know what you're going to get on your camera. So again, the importance of looking at your footage, if this is your intention to connect with them, is really important, especially if you have a feeling there are beings there. So this is Francis.